Pincer movement, coordinated with the Chinese First Army drive on Lashio, British troops advance on Mandalay. Sikhs, Punjabis, and Gurkhas of a predominantly Indian division strike toward the city in heat which exceeds 130 degrees. The Jap garrison is under attack from north, south, east, and west. Mandalay Hill, a Buddhist holy spot and used by the Japs as a key observation post, is brought under artillery and tank fire. After capture of the hill, British and Indian troops with tank support move up for an attack on Fort Dufferin in the heart of the city. Frontal attack fails to break through the walls and moats surrounding Fort Dufferin. British big guns are brought up to breach the 30-foot walls, which are blasted with 100-pound shells from 4.5-inch howitzers. A battalion, supported by tanks firing point blank at the main gate, smashes against the fortifications. Japs, holed up and barricaded behind the wall, drive the attackers back with machine gun fire. Several of our tanks are knocked out in the action. Flanking movements feel out weak points in enemy positions. The last remaining center of Jap resistance in Mandalay, the fort is fanatically defended in a 12-day siege. Fall of Fort Dufferin and Mandalay takes place 20th March after almost 3 years of Japanese occupation. Additional films on the capture of Mandalay. Thunderbolts and RAF Hurry bombers strike at Japs entrenched in the strongly fortified walls of Fort Dufferin. The fort successfully withstands a 12-day siege. From an observation post on nearby Mandalay Hill, officers watch the progress of the siege. 6-inch howitzers pound the north wall. RAF and AAF officers, including Major General T.W. Reese, commander of the 19th Division, meet near a racetrack grandstand about 700 yards north of Fort Dufferin. From a pagoda on top of Mandalay Hill, the officers inspect enemy emplacements. B-25s of the 10th U.S. Air Force are brought in with 2,000-pound delayed action bombs. Coming in at low level, the B-25s blast holes in the walls, opening up the way for tanks and infantry. Occupation of the fort is accomplished, 20th March. Shortly after the capture of Mandalay, Lord Louis Mountbatten, accompanied by Air Marshal Sir Keith Park and Major General H.H. Fuller, arrives on an inspection tour of the city. He's met by General Reese and his staff. The Supreme Allied Commander visits forward installations in Mandalay. Lord Mountbatten and his party drive to Fort Dufferin. They pass through an opening in the 30-foot thick wall. Inside Fort Dufferin, the mile square moated fortress dominated the entire city. Its ancient palace was destroyed by the Japs. The Supreme Allied Commander inspects Jap equipment captured when the fort fell to the Allies. Although the fort was not defended with heavy artillery pieces, its excellent strategic position, impenetrable walls, and the moat surrounding it made the emplacement one of the most stubbornly defended areas in the Burma campaign. The top of the wall equals the width of a city street. Inspecting a bomb crater in the wall, blasted by one of our 2,000-pound demolition bombs. Ordered to defend the fort with suicidal resistance, many Japs escaped under cover of darkness.